We want to call the workshop order. If you've been noticing the announcement, we're having 3 meetings this afternoon. One's already previously it was a citizen advisory task force, and each of the council persons has that package here. And now it's time for us to have the fair housing workshop, and we're going to have that presented to us tonight by Fred Fall. If you're ready.
This is all part of the CDBG application that they're looking to apply for. And part of the requirements are that the people in the audience sign in with signing sheets. So I've got one for the fair housing workshop, and right after that, we're going to go to the first public hearing. So if you'll sign both of these, and I'll just start right here. Thank you. And the agency that at the federal level that's over fair housing is HUD. And HUD's also over the CDBG program. So while this has nothing directly to do with your brand, it is a requirement of the application process to do a segment on fair housing. So that's what I'm doing right now. I have copies of this if anybody would like them.
I put a tab on it, the first tab.
The Fair Housing, the Federal Fair Housing Act was initially adopted in 1968. It was amended in 1988 and then amended again in 1995. The amendments address familial status and over 55 years of age exemptions. The Fair Housing Act prohibits discrimination in housing because of someone's race, their national origin, their religion, their sex, their familial status, which includes children under the age of 18 living with parents or legal custodians, women that are pregnant, and people securing custody of children under 18 years of age, and also the disabled. The Department of Housing and Urban Development enforces the Fair Housing Act, which prohibits discrimination and the intimidation of people in their homes, apartment buildings, and condominium developments. Nearly all housing transactions, including the rental and sale of housing and provisions of mortgage loans, what housing is covered. The Fair Housing Act covers most housing. In some circumstances, the Act exempts owner-occupied buildings with no more than 4 units, single-family housing, sold or rented without the use of a broker, and housing operated by organizations and private clubs that limit occupancy to their members. What is prohibited? In the sale of rental housing, no one may take any of the following actions based on someone's race, color, religion, sex, disability, familial status, or national origin. They cannot refuse to rent or sell the housing, refuse to negotiate for the housing, set different terms, conditions, or privileges for sale or rental of a dwelling, falsely deny that housing is available for inspection, sale, or rental, for-profit, persuade or try to persuade homeowners to sell or rent dwellings by suggesting that people of a particular race, etc., have moved or about to move into the neighborhood, which is known as blockbustering, or deny any person access to, membership, or participation in any organization, facility, or service related to the sale or rental of dwellings. Housing protection for families with children. The Fair Housing Act makes it unlawful to discriminate against a person whose household includes 1 or more children who are under 18 years of age, which is known as familial status. Familial status protection covers households in which 1 or more minor children live with a parent, a person who has legal custody, including guardianship of a minor child or children, or the designee of a parent or legal custodian, with the written permission of the parent or legal custodian. Familial status protection also extends to pregnant women and any person in the progress of securing legal custody of a minor child, including adoption or foster parents. Additional protections if you have a disability. If you or someone associated with you have a physical or mental disability, which includes hearing, mobility, and visual impairments, cancer, chronic mental illness, or HIV/AIDS, that substantially limits 1 or more major life activities, are regarded as having such a disability, the housing provider may not refuse to let you make reasonable modifications to your dwelling at your expense. A landlord may permit changes only if you agree to restore the property to its original condition when you move. An example would be a building with a no pets policy must allow a visually impaired tenant to keep a valid dog. However, the Fair Housing Act does not protect the person who is a direct threat to the health or safety of others or who currently uses illegal drugs. The housing for older persons exemptions. The Fair Housing Act specifically exempts some senior housing facilities and communities from liability for familial status discrimination. Exempt senior housing facilities or communities can lawfully refuse to sell or rent dwellings to families with minor children in order to qualify for the housing for older persons exemption. A facility or community must provide that its housing is provided under any state or federal program that HUD has determined to be specifically designated and operated to assist elderly persons as defined in the state or federal program, or intended for and solely occupied by persons 62 years of age or older, or intended and operated for occupancy by persons 55 years of age or older. The facility or community must comply with HUD regulatory requirements for age, verification of residence. The housing for older persons exemption does not protect senior housing facilities or communities from liability for housing discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, disability, or national origin. There's a process that someone go through if they want to file a written complaint. That's in the packet. I'm not going to go into details on that packet. If somebody is interested, again, this packet's available for you to pick up. It also goes into how a complaint is processed by HUD. Town of Wausau also has a local fair housing ordinance. Complaints must be submitted in writing within 45 days of an incident. Town has 60 days to review the notification response, including the investigation period. If the town finds that the complaint is justified, the town will forward the finding to the state attorney's office, and then they can do with it what they will. And copies of the town's fair housing ordinance are available. You can see Margaret if you'd like to comment. Any questions? If not, that concludes the fair housing workshop.
Is there any questions from anyone in the audience concerning Mr. Fox's presentation of the fair housing ordinance? Any members of the council? We have to do this every time we do it, as part of the steps, who, whatever the amendment is, and we just want to clear standard ordinance. I'm not sure when we make it out, we had it for the mentioned substantially changed in Wausau. Any questions from the council? We'll close this, and then just about 5 minutes we'll start our meeting, then we'll have to put it here. Is there any? The workshop is closed, and at 6 o'clock, our regular city council meeting will begin.